Gavin, you are sailing here in Grundig Hankø Race Week, but actually you're an old stuntman and have been participating in several James Bond movies.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I first came here in 1976, I think, but in maybe it was 1976 was my first film in the Bond series, The Spy Who Loved Me. And we had a Lotus car that went underwater, and the Bahamas was always a popular place to do the underwater, and I'm Bahamian, so somehow I managed to get involved with the productions, and before I got too old they kept calling me.
Which other films did you participate?
After that, the next one was For Your Eyes Only. Then Moonraker, or maybe it was Moonraker and then For Your Eyes Only. Never Say Never Again, when they brought Sean Connery back. And then the last one was The World Is Not Enough with Pierce Brosnan. Always doubling for Bond or being killed as a villain, and always underwater.
So actually you did participate in James Bond movies with 3 different James Bond characters.
That's correct, yes.
How well did you know Roger Moore and Sean Connery and the guys there?
I knew Sean Connery a little bit because he had a home in Bahamas, but the work that I did was what you call second unit, and that's away from, it's the more dangerous work, and it didn't very rarely involve the actors. They would maybe somehow come for a close-up, but second unit is usually without all the noise.
So your expertise was diving and dangerous water things?
Underwater. I mean, we grew up, that was my playground as a child, sailing and swimming. So when they first came there, I somehow managed to track them down and convince them that I was a good person to help them make the movie, and I guess I did okay because they kept calling me.
For how long did the movie take to make?
I think the longest I spent was around 4 months, but that would involve the building of underwater sets. We built a very big underwater temple set for For Your Eyes Only, and then they had some things happening there, and then myself and another Bahamian girl, we were keel-hauled behind the bad guy's boat, so we were wrapped together and we got dragged behind the boat, things like that. But usually it was more than a month, a couple of months. It depended on how much was in the underwater sequence. And we did a sequence in Moonraker. And most people, if you ask them what the underwater sequence was, no one remembers, but it's where Bond is in the Amazon forest and the girls push him in the water and he has the fight with the anaconda snake, which was 7 meters long, so I had to wrap that around me and play with that, which was kind of interesting because I have a bit of a phobia with snakes, so that was different. And of course we did shark sequences and things like that.
It's so strange to think about that. I probably have seen you so many times at movies when I was younger.
Yeah, sure. A lot of, I don't talk too much about it, but when people know that I've done it, and then I saw it, and now I recognize you, Yeah.
That's so cool. What is your link to Norway and sailing here at Hankø?
Well, I came here first. I don't remember the exact year, but I think it was 1976 or thereabouts, with my stepfather, Bobby Simonet, as a crew. I think I was 22, something like that. And he really liked the place. He had a good relationship with King Olav, and he was very nice to all the people coming here, and it just continued on from there. And I just love coming back here. I have many good friends here now, and it's a lovely place to come and sail.
Great, thank you. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.